Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video, guys. So in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys 15 things I have learned in my 30s. You guys, this video is going to be actually honest. I'm going to be telling you guys everything, and if this video is what you would like to watch, please stick around to the end of the video. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on your post notification, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a constructive comment. And I would also want you guys to also tell me in the comment section what you've learned in your different years and all of those stuff. The number one thing I've learned is being responsible for my happiness. Like you guys, happiness is one thing that I do not take for granted. Anything that will make me unhappy, anybody that wants to feel as if he or she is like the general overseer of my life, I do it with such person. I hope I'm making sense. So the number two, I'm looking at my book here in case you see me looking down. So the number two is exploring new things. You guys, in my 20s I did not really explore the way I wanted to explore, but in my 30s now I see myself doing new things. I see myself doing things that out of the ordinary I wouldn't just do. I see myself just wanting to do a whole lot. I'm not jack of all trades, but I see myself wanting to do things that I'm passionate about and I love to do. So the third one is having fun. Having fun can never be underestimated. Gone are those days that we say we don't have the money. Nowadays, having fun doesn't even generally mean you have to spend a whole lot of money or break the bank. Like with the little in your pocket, you are able to have fun. So having fun is one of the things I've learned in my 30s. Like you guys, I don't take it for granted. So the next one is not caring what people say. I used to be somebody that cared, at least if it's 100%, I used to be somebody that cared like maybe 50% of what people say about me. But at this point of my life, I don't care. I don't want to know. Some people will say I care less. I'm not careless in that aspect. Like I'm careless. Like I careless means I don't care. I don't want to know what you have to say about me. The only thing I will say, if there's anything you have to say about me and you feel like I should know, just come to my front and say it. But if it's what you're going to say in my back, then I don't give a damn about it. I don't care. So the next one is getting to understand life better. In my 30s now, I feel like I understand life better. I understand life a whole lot better. Life is really making sense to me. And the next one is saying no to negative vibe of friends. Right now, at this point of my life, I'm someone that formerly in my 20s, even if you're bringing negative vibe to me, I feel like I don't want to hurt your feelings. Then I should not 100% tell you my mind that this thing you are doing is not really good for you. But right now in my 30s, I don't accept negative vibe in my life because of mental health. Right now, if you're someone that goes through mental health, you don't need to. At this point of my life, I don't even want to accept anything negative vibe around me because it affects my mental health. Like it makes me go to a place that I don't want to go to. So anything that is negative, anything that is not going to make me be myself or make me to start overthinking, I make sure, I 100% make sure to stay away from it. That is what I'm after now in my 30s. If you're someone that is toxic and anytime I'm around you, I tend to feel bad, I want to cry, I want to do no, I don't want it around me. Or if you're somebody that playfully, you want to use some words that you feel like is play but it hurts the other person's feeling, then I don't want to be around that person. So the next one is number 7 is being firm in my decision. I've always been a very firm person right from time, but I'm becoming more firm. Like I'm becoming more firm. If I say this is how my own is, then that is how it is. I'm standing my ground. Like I'm being more firm in all my decisions. If I tell you that this is how it is, then it remains like that. I'm not changing my mind about it. So the next one is travel more. I've always loved to travel. I like traveling, but right now I feel like I'm not traveling the way I wanted to travel. I just don't know, but whatever it is, I'm trying to inculcate traveling, even if it's to the nearby state. The number 9 is upping my dressing game. I'm somebody that likes being comfortable in my dress. I like being comfortable in my dress, which means my fashion style is being comfortable. That is just it. So I'm trying now, in my 30s now, I'm trying to add more staple to my wardrobe. I'm trying to get some basic stuff that even though I'm trying to be fashionable, like I'm trying to be more fashionable now. So right now I'm currently intentional about my dressing, and it was even in my late 20s before I entered my 30s that I got to know my body type. I know my body type normally, but I don't know the name. So it was through one of my friend, Comfort. You must know her. Comfort, she's a YouTuber also. Her channel name is Comfort, and it's through her that I got to know the name of my body type. So, and I am an inverted triangle body type. So since now I know my body type, so I know how to dress myself now. I know that I have to stay away from body cons. Anything that will give attention to my shoulder, I stay away from it. And anything that will make my hips look bigger, those are the things I go for. So right now that I know my body type, I'm trying to be more fashionable. I'm trying to dress according to my body type, and I'm loving every bit of it. Gone are those days that I will just come and put something on and walk away. Now I have to be very intentional. Like if I have somewhere to go, I make sure I bring out my clothes before that day, try it out. If it's not working, we'll look for that solution. So that is the number 9 this thing, because we don't in our 30s, we are no longer in our 20s, we're in our 30s, so we need to dress in a very good way. And if it was me before, there's some places that I want to go to, I will wear flats, but right now I'm now very intentional about my dressing, even though I like being comfortable. So the number 9 is self-care. I value self-care more. You guys, when I was in my 20s, I don't do skincare routine. I just take my bath, apply my lotion, off I go. Then I was even using the same soap I use on my body, on my face. But entering my 30s, because I started my skincare before I got to 30. So in my late 20s, before I entered my 30s, I started skincare. So skincare is something, self-care is what I don't joke with. I do not joke with it. Like self-care, anywhere that I can go and I'll be pampered, I'll be taken care of, and I'll just lay down and flex and rest. Those are the kind of things I go for. So I value self-care a whole lot, because I feel like we are getting older. We shouldn't be doing something that will be making us look older than our age. Number 11 is being grateful. I've always been a grateful person. The tiniest thing you do for me, I'm always thankful for it. I'm always thankful for the little things. But I'm trying to be more grateful than I used to be. You understand? Because being grateful is something that we should all inculcate in our life. In your 20s, anytime, anywhere you are, being grateful to people around you, being grateful to God for keeping you alive, and all of those things. So being grateful is one thing that we should not underestimate. So the next one is pushing myself to take more photos. Yes, this one is one of the things that is giving me some sort of headache. I love photos, but I don't have the motivation to take photos. Because I feel like I'm photogenic, but I feel like I don't just know. Sometimes after dressing up, I forget to take photos. And maybe after the whole thing, I will not remember. I didn't even take photos. I might dress very well, I not take photos. So I'm inculcating this habit of taking photos immediately I finish dressing up, or when I get to the place I'm going to, before starting anything, before the activity of the day. Anywhere I get to, I have to take photos first before I do it. Yes, people will say yes, that is the routine, but me, I always forget. Like, I don't remember. If we go to occasion, you see people taking photos up and down, I'll be the one snapping the pictures, because my hand is very good. Like, anytime I take photos, people are always like, this picture is very nice, but I'll be the one snapping, but I don't take photos. But I'm trying to inculcate that habit of taking photos. And the next one is learning to communicate better. I've always known how to communicate, but I want to learn to communicate better. I want to learn to understand. I'm learning to understand people better now. Like, in my 20s, I might not understand it 100%. I might be seeing it from another angle. But now, even if your opinion do not resonate with my own, I still try to understand you and know that is your opinion, is what you feel about it, and I collect it, I keep it, and I hold it. I hope you guys understand all this thing I'm saying. So the number 14 is the fact that I have actually learned to stop taking things personal. Growing up in my 20s, you might tell me something and it might not be that deep, but I will start taking it unnecessarily personal. So unnecessarily personal, I'm not going over the board with it, but it gets to me faster. Like, certain things that people say gets to me faster in my 20s. But right now, I don't take things personal. I don't take it personal. I'll be like, is your opinion, is what you feel like saying. So right now, I don't take things personal, because taking things too personal affects your mental health. It keeps you in a place that you don't want to be. It keeps you in a state you don't want to be. So that's one of the things I have learned in my 30s, not taking things personal. And the last but not the least is spending time doing what I love, and spending time with people I love. So spending time doing what I love. Right now, I'm a crochet artist and I love to make videos on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. So spending time doing what I love is what I've learned to do in my 30s. Like, I'm an introvert though. Forget this you passing me doing here. I'm an introvert. Like, I love my alone time. I love my privacy. I like to be by myself. I make my own fun. I don't need anybody to make me happy. So spending time to do what I love is one of the things I've learned in my 30s. And also spending time with people I love. Calling them. I might not spend time with you, but calling you on phone, talking for long hours, calling family members, talking for long hours, even when family members have their own issues to deal with, but I still have to call them. I hope you love this video. I hope this video has given you an insight of what I've learned in my 30s. I would want to read yours in the comment section, and if you've not subscribed, please remember to hit my subscribe button, turn on your post notification, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a constructive comment. I'm going to see you in the next one, or just look out for the next video and watch it. Stay blessed. Bye.